Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Mr. Miles, the Forex Master, and today I'm gonna be explaining to you about something very important. If you haven't subscribed yet, again you can subscribe, and if you haven't joined my Telegram group, just check below the video. You'll get my link and join my Telegram group. So today I'm gonna be teaching you about something kind of very unique, and this is the heart of Forex, guys, that you don't have to forget. Candles are very important in the market. If there is something that you should put your mindset and you should make sure you understand more very well and better, not just cramming as like your mentor has told you that when you see a harami or when you see a doji start selling. No, you have to understand the reason behind that rejection candle, the reason behind that engulfing pattern. You have to understand and you have to use it to predict the market. Okay, so this is very important to you guys. If there is something that you should listen so much to, is try to understand candles. Try to understand and read them and use them to predict the market more like never before. Then your trading will be sharp. Before you come into the things of drawing what, but the most important thing is try to understand candles, because they mean a lot in the market. Because every shape of a candle has got a hidden meaning and can predict for you direction. And today I'm gonna start teaching you about it, and I'll give you an example of it. So let's get started. I'm gonna mark a few things and I explain to you. I'm highlighting this candle. Yeah, hope you can see these two candles that are of the same shape. Have highlighted it. Okay, they are so unique in the market. Those are unique candles. Okay, another thing is I want you to look at this week. Look at this week. I told you guys about stop hunts. This is a stop hunt. Its function is to hit your stop loss. Okay, the reason why this thing has been formed here is so many people are selling, and the only way they can get them out of the market is to make a stop hunt high and hit that stop loss and then drag the price back down. Okay guys, okay, so I'm gonna explain. The wick of a candle is very important and you have to understand it. Every wick, okay, every wick is very important. I know so many people must have mastered that this type of candles, when you see these candles with the same shape and same size, it is gonna mean that it is gonna sell. Okay, to some point your mentors must have told you that, but the most important thing that I tell you guys is you have to understand the market. You have to understand it and predict, not just cramming the candles. Okay, so now this candle, you must have understood that this is a stop hunt. So that mentality of thinking that this is a doji or this a hanging man, yes, it is fine, but you have to understand the reason why it has been formed here. This is a stop hunt. Why has it formed? The stop hunt has been formed in the aim of hitting the sell stops. The stop losses of people who are selling. Okay, so that after hitting their positions, then a few, maybe 1 or 2% or even 5 can remain in the market, and all the other 80 or 90 are out of the market, and their money is already gone. Okay. So basically, I love trading after a stop hunt. This is the best point to trade. So let me tell you something. You can know the strengths of either the buyers or the sellers by checking the size of the wick or the tail. So there's some people who don't know what I mean. This is the tail, guys. If you look at these wicks here, these are tails, and this is the real body of the candle. Okay, so for you to do that is you're gonna check the length of the body and also the length of the wick. Okay, remember, when a candle is being formed, it is gonna be a fight. Okay, let's say a bearish candle is gonna be forming. It's gonna be a fight between the sellers and the buyers in any time frame that you're gonna be dealing with. Okay, okay, so let's say price is gonna open. Okay, let me give you an example. Look at this point. Do you know that buyers pushed the price all up to here. Price reached here 1.235007, 1.23507. That is where price reached. But after price reaching here, the sellers, there was a strong bearish force and it had to drag back the price back down until price closed near the open, making the candle so small. And when you look at this type of structure, this type of candle plus this long wick, you can see the wick is so long, so insane wick. And this tells you, that this is stop hand. You don't have to have this type of mindset that, hey guys, this is a doji, we're gonna sell. You have to know the reason why this type of wick is so long. Why is this wick so long? It is because it's a stop hand and its aim is to hit people's stop losses, especially those who are selling. Yes, they're selling, they're on the right track. Yes, they're selling, they're on the right track. But the question is that the dealer doesn't want to see that, so he has to make a stop hand high so that he hits your stop loss. Then the direction continues, the sell continues. That is trading. That is what trading is, guys. That is what it means by trading. Okay? So this long wick, this is where price reached. As I said, this is where price reached. Buyers pushed the price all the way from here up to here, but they failed to cross the price here. Then sellers had to come in and put some pressure and drag back the price, and the buyers had to close below here. So this means that the seller's force is so high, because if you check the seller's force is so high because if you check the strengths, the seller's force is so high, the bearish force is so high because if you check the length from there up to here and check the body is so small, meaning that the bearish strength is so high. And that means that like a big-minded trader will not just say that they will not just have a conclusion that the seller's force is so high. No, and you will not have just the conclusion that the wick is so long and what rejection, what. No, the main aim is you have to understand. That's what I told you guys. You have to understand why this wick is so long. Whom is it targeting? Is it targeting the buyers or it's targeting? You have to know that every point at which the dealer does, every candle is either targeting a buyer or a seller. So you have to understand at this point very well that in this type of wick, this long wick, you have to understand whom is it targeting. He's already targeting here the sellers, the sellers. How is he targeting? He's targeting sellers by hitting the stop hands. As I told you guys, okay, most of these patterns are mainly in M15. That is in London and New York session. Let me draw for you this. I told you about this already, about my past video, about how they manipulate you, about how they make fake moves. And this is the type of M structure that was formed here. The second one is a stop hand. Whom is it targeting? He's targeting the sellers. At this point, you can know that so many people are selling. So many people are selling, and the only point the dealer can get rid of them is by making the stop hand to hit the stop losses. Just imagine such a long wick, guys. Okay? Just imagine you've bought from here. You've bought from here. Okay? You've bought from there. And after buying from there, it makes a long wick high. 50 pips, guys? 50 pips? That is too much. Okay, let me show you again. I told you stop hands can even be of 30 pips. Alright, check all those pips. Just only a stop hand. Only a stop hand. For those who don't know how to read pips, I'm going to be making my next video how to convert pips to real cash, and also how to know every every pip. I have to know every amount that you're gonna be losing in terms of pips and change it to cash. How much you're gonna be losing if you're using a stop loss, if you're using a loss size of 0.01 and your stop loss is gonna be 20 pips. How much money you're gonna be losing in 0.01 in 20 pips. So I'm gonna be teaching you all that. Just stay tuned and don't forget to always hit the notification so you don't miss any of my videos. And also don't forget to join my Telegram group. So guys, that is what I'm trying to explain to you. You have to be having a wise mindset. Okay? A wise mindset. Definitely, you can look at these two candles here, which are of the same size. They both open and close at the same point, at the same price. Okay, I'm gonna give you a new trick, but this one, it's a cool trick. Okay. Look at that point, okay? You can see very well that the opening and the closing, the price closes at the same point, okay? So these candles are of the same size, same shapes. So what is the reason behind this? Automatically, many traders have crammed it that this is a signal to sell. It's a signal to sell, yes, but you have to find more things that can help you, because okay, the dealer knows that, oh hey, yes, this is a signal to sell, and so many guys are gonna be selling. Okay, let me give you an example. This is what people say always. When I was also learning, they told me like this: when you see these pairs, they call it trailer track, I think, yeah. When you see these pairs, you're only going to wait for a bearish candle, then start selling it. After a bearish candle forms, start selling. So this is our bearish candle it has formed here. Okay, so what is a trader gonna do? He's going to sell it from here. So that is the poor mindset that we started learning. Okay, that is not a confirmation, guys. That thing that you have to be looking for. The trading for 2021 is not something easy. You don't have to cram candles. You have to understand candles. Hey, because you have to know that the dealer is always on your neck, trying to confuse you, trying to take your money. How do you keep your money? How do you trade in line with the dealer? When he buys, you buy. When he sells, you sell. That is the question. That is the thing for 2021. So the trader is gonna sell from this point here. He's selling from this point. Okay, you're selling from that point. Then the dealer makes a stop hunt high. Up here. Up to up here. That's all the stop hunt. How many pips? You're already out. You're already out. Okay, so a few traders, a few who know that this is stop hunt, a few who know this is stop hunt, not after this stop hunt there will not be any, I don't think there will be any after traders who know that after this stop hunt, I don't think there is gonna be any long week again. Let us sell after the stop hunt. Those are the traders who gonna eat their money. Let us sell after the stop hunt. That's why I told you the best time to trade, guys, is when London opens and when New York opens. This is, and I remember I told you like this: after price doing this, you're gonna look for your last bullish candle, which is here. And I told you exactly what price did in my previous. If you follow my videos very well, you will understand. But if you just jump around, you won't understand. Price retested. Price retested. Price retested to the order block, and then it went back down. As I told you last time, I told you that you'll always find the order block. At any point, price has to retest. Price has to retest to it. Price has to retest to it. Then it goes back down, and it has to respect it, just like what happened here. It has to respect it. So guys, I hope you have understood something. Next time I'll make a real cool video. I'll explain to you about wicks, opening price, closing price, everything about it. Just stay tuned and keep watching and keep learning. If you don't understand something, tell me, Miles. And another thing is that I was saying that if you want to trade with me, you will trade alone, but you will trade with me. It's free stuff. Just hit me up either on my Telegram or on my WhatsApp number, and I will help you. Have a nice time, depending on how much equity you have. Bye.